She's been shot. Someone call for help. Put her down. Got a gunshot wound in the back.
Losing blood quickly. Is there an exit block?
I don't think so. Sam, can you hear me? Sam. Jason, get out of the way.
Jason, get in room.
Sam, can you hear me? Sam. Paramedics on their way.
Why would someone want to shoot Sam?
She's in shock. Intra-abdominal hemorrhage is
right here.
primary concern.
Call ahead and tell Dr. Lee the patient is critical.
Will do. Let's load her up. Jason, you can go in the ambulance. You gotta stay out of the way.
Jason, I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Yeah, you find somebody and tell them I'm coming after you.
I just said that you and I have nothing in common except this pregnancy. I mean, before I was pregnant, we didn't even like each other. And in fact, you tried to run me out of town several times.
Yeah, I offered to pay you a lot of money.
You were awful, cold, and dismissive. And I thought you were a pig. No offense.
Nah, things change.
Yeah, they do. And that's an understatement. You turned out to be an amazing friend, and I think you're going to be good for the baby. You're going to be really good for the baby. But you and I mean, we could never be involved in any other way. It's actually kind of really ridiculous to think about.
It's not going to happen.
Right. Right. We're living together to give the baby the best life we can give, and that's it. I mean, who needs the rest of it anyway? It's actually kind of a relief not to have to worry about love and romance and all that stuff. It just gets sticky and messy in the way anyway, right?
Right, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Damn right, yeah.
You know what, Jason, this is ridiculous. You are sitting in pain, and your wrist is probably broken. You could have internal injuries or a concussion, and nobody has even bothered to look at you. No, it is a big deal, and I'm going to handle it.
I'm fine.
Jason, when I watched you fall through that railing, my heart stopped. And it didn't start beating again until I saw you get up, and those were the most terrifying moments of my life so far. Thinking that I had lost you forever,
I'm not going anywhere.
I love you, Jason. I love you so much.
Guys.
Oh, what happened?
You know what, Jason, I really don't know if I should tell you.
If it's got you this mad, you should tell me.
Okay, first I want to go on record by saying that I really do think that Dr. Thomas is helping Michael.
What'd he do?
And it's true that considering Michael's family situation is incredibly difficult and complicated right now, that Dr. Thomas needs to know
Sam,
everything.
you just need to tell me what he did.
Dr. Thomas wants to know why you hate him so much.
What'd you tell him?
I told him that you didn't like any of the doctors who treated you, but he wouldn't leave it at that. He wanted to know what your earliest memories were and how you feel about AJ.
What does that have to do with anything?
I know. Dr. Thomas says that you took Michael from AJ because you wanted revenge from the accident. Yeah, exactly. Now you know why I'm so
Why do I
mad.
keep sending Michael to this guy?
I don't know, Jason, because I convinced you, okay? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should.
No, Sam, I think that you were right because, you know, you wanted to help Michael and he seems to be getting better. So I guess that, you know, I have to put aside my feelings of hate for Dr. Thomas.
You know what? I swear, I wanted to punch him in his smug, condescending face.
That makes two of
He
us.
seems to have no understanding of who you are and what you feel and how you act. I mean, he just doesn't know. And I just wanted to tell him that you are amazing. You are loving and generous. But you know what? He wouldn't believe me, so why should I waste my time?
I don't care what Dr. Thomas believes. As long as you know how much you mean to me. And if you don't know that by now, then I gotta find some way to tell you. I drove Carly to the airport, tried to talk some sense into her.
Well, did you try and explain she might regret finding her father?
Carly doesn't listen once her mind's made up. mean, we get to the security gate. She said, Jason, please, I'm going to find my dad. You know, just be happy for me. Carly isn't even sure that this guy is her father.
Well, whoa. How many boyfriends did Bobby have when Carly was conceived? I'm not judging or anything. I just know how much pressure it can be when paternity is in question.
Bobby worked as a prostitute while
What?
she was in Florida.
Carly's mother?
Yes.
She's like the most well-respected nurse at General Hospital.
I just think Carly's walking into a bad situation. This supposed father is a stranger who never even knew that she existed.
All right, well, I know how hard it can be when you feel abandoned by a parent. I mean, I always wanted to know my mother.
Yeah, and when you met her, you regretted it. Carly never had a father, and she never will. Not really.
If the DNA matches...
Everything's DNA. DNA is just a science.
You're right. Jason, you're right. A father is a man who makes his kid breakfast in the morning and reads her to sleep at night. A real dad is the one man a kid can count on for the rest of its life, and that has nothing to do with biology. It's all about love.
Seen you this worried before. Jason, I mean, I've seen you concerned about me and this baby and other things, but this is different. It's like there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do for Carly to help her.
Yeah, but the man she's looking for paid Bobby for sex. I just think she's setting herself up to get hurt.
Okay, well, she's gonna have to realize that on her own. And when she gets hurt and she falls, you'll be there to pick up the pieces. It's sort of your specialty, isn't it?
What, picking up after Carly?
You know, maybe that's the reason you agreed to have me stay here. So Carly could go to Sonny and, I don't know, maybe she wouldn't have to feel so insecure.
Nah, it's not that complicated.
Yes, it is, Jason, and so are you. You are quiet and direct. People assume there's nothing going on underneath, that you don't have complex motives. But you do.
Come on, Sam, you and the baby needed a place to live, and I got the room.
Sonny would have been miserable if he would have stayed with me. He would have hated himself for leaving his family. Carly would have done something awful. Michael would have ran away to Hawaii or something. Morgan, who knows what Morgan would have done. My point is, they are your family. You love them. And this is you helping them out, Jason. So what do? You stepped in, picked up the slack. You're stuck with me. It's fine.
I'm not stuck. It's okay having you here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this baby.
Me too. And she's gonna have a mother who cherishes her. And a father who does too.
You're right, Sonny loves all his kids.
Sonny isn't gonna be the one to help her find her shoes, Jason, or read her the same book over and over again. Or be there to grab her from a nightmare. That will be you.
Yeah, I mean, what does it matter as long as she feels safe and loved?
That's my point. You are going to be the one to love her. Sonny's going to be more like an uncle than a dad. Yeah, he's going to see her from across the hall, bring her gifts from time to time, but he is not going to be there every day.
His name will be on the birth certificate.
Yes. It's paperwork. He will be the father of record. You, Jason, you will be her dad.
Sam.
Is it really you? Oh my God. I can't believe it. I feel like I was so scared. I was so scared.
I'm sorry, I got back to you as fast as I could.
How did you get back? How did you find your way through the tunnel?
It's such a long story.